Hello there. I was not expecting to film a video in this moment, but too many things aligned that I was like, no, it has to get done. It has to get done. And if this video found you, then clearly there's something in it that is meant for you as well. I have black obsidian here, and I also have rose quartz with me. I was doing my own reading, and specifically for the event that I'm about to go to right now. I am going to my grandmother's funeral, and this is my first funeral in my adulthood. And there's a lot that is coming with this event, clearly, that I've now realized that I've decided not to decide how to feel about anything. And I still feel very, very numb. I'm still very fresh in the grieving process. It's only been a little bit over a week and a half. And I've got about a 2-hour drive before I see her body. And I know, in my belief, I know that this is just in the physical realm. She's still with me. She's still part of my protection team. I know that she's still here. So although I cannot see her and I can no longer speak to her in this physical 3D realm, I know that that's not the end all be all. But I asked my cards, specifically my African Goddess Rising deck, and I was doing reading for myself, and I love this deck because one thing about it, she's going to call me out every time. And if you have decks of your own, correct me if I'm wrong, but they have personalities of their own. And this is the auntie that's going to get you all the way together. And even the fact that I didn't bring this deck onto the ship with me, I literally felt it like, girl, now you know you should have brought this deck. So anywho, I asked my spirit guides and I asked God 2 questions. The first was even making these videos because it's very vulnerable for me, and I'm still a little bit off the fence. I'm a little scared. There's some hesitation. There's some trepidation. And I got Mama Jumbo Shine, and I'll put it here, Shine, which I absolutely love because that's literally the word that, my character on this ship is told right before she does her dance solo. And it's all about literally knowing that you have something to share. Your words matter. Your thoughts matter. Your message is needed for someone. And then I asked specifically for this funeral, for this viewing. The service is tomorrow, but the viewing's today. And I got 2 cards. Rage and Grief. Medusa, which we could get into even more, because somebody just called me Medusa the other day. That's confirmation. Rage, Medusa, and Allah, Grief. And that's when I said, okay, I need to sit down and film a full reading, because this might also be for someone else too, because there's a whole lot of rage, there's a whole lot of grief, that not just comes from the feeling that, someone was taken, not even taken, but someone is no longer here on this earth when they could have been. And that does produce rage inside of me that I have not yet met face to face. Like, I know it's there and I haven't opened the door for her yet. I haven't opened the door for her yet to sit down and have a conversation. So maybe this is a cutesy quick conversation with rage and our grief in the beginning stages. And I already know that after seeing, some of my specific family members, which it's a beautiful thing that life and the circle of life can bring people together in ways that they haven't been able to come together in a long time. So I am looking forward to that. I know that grief and love coexist, but clearly so does grief and anger. And the message that I received before I honestly even got up for the day was your boundaries were okay, let's get it out. Your boundaries were set in place for a reason. Keep them. Your boundaries were set in place for a reason. Keep them. There's no need to have a wall up, wall down type of interaction with people who are your family or your loved ones or in your close circle or even in your environment. But remember why you have certain boundaries set in the first place. Lest we forget. I feel like these events, as my words are hard today. Wow. I feel like these events can also allow people to put on a false persona of forgiveness and a change in heart. But remember that action and changed action is the true testament to someone actually doing better or being a different person or changing. They can't just say it and hope for forgiveness. And also like silencing. We're not doing that either. If we cannot come to terms and just be aware of the actions that we've taken and the words that we've said or how we made someone feel or the relationship that is and how it's become to what it is today, if we can't talk about that, then there's nothing to talk about. Keep your boundaries. Allah, you are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal, but grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is the ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointments. Self-love and self-care are required. Ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. The Goddess Declaration. I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. Amen. Amen. In the Allah's guidance, give spirit your grief. Bawl it out, wail it out, cry it out. Sob, shriek, shed tears, surrender it. Baby, I've had my fair share of crying it out. And it is very much unprocessed. I don't know what any of this means. And I am taking it day by day. And I guess this is just added to my journey. More layers. I'm going to use some traditional tarot just to get I want some clarity on specifically this rage and grief. This rage and grief. I hope that you are feeling so loved and supported. Because even though it might not be from the people who should love and support you, there is love all around. There's love all around. And if you give yourself that space to see it and receive it, you're going to know it's there. I'm thankful for the people who have checked up on me and shown me love, even outside of this King of Cups, even outside of this event happening. And I can't even name it. So here we go. She wants to come out. Beautiful. 7 of Cups. We have a lot of cups. Cups energy. This is heart. This is heart chakra. This is needing to be open. Anything else about this rage and this grief, Spirit? Thank you. Cards are going crazy today. Hello. Any last messages? Honestly, and Page of Pentacles. King of Cups, 7 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. There's security on the other side of this. And I think with this rage for the Seven of Cups, like there's so many different options. There's so many ways to go about this. And it's going to keep cutting out because I'm so out of storage. But I don't think that there is a wrong choice. Part of me feels like this is what I'm getting. Every single cup has to be lifted up in order to move through this grief. It's not even a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And the choice is up to you which cup you choose to lift up first, which stage of grief you choose to be in at each certain stage or each certain time in your life. But you're going to have to move through all of them, babe. You're going to have to move through all of them. Some is going to be the joy. It's going to be the laughter. Some is going to be the darker side, the shadow side of this grief and this anger. Some is going to be so much love and your heart being grounded and feeling like you were so thankful that you even had the chance to know this person. And some of it's going to be regret. Some of it is going to be what you should have said or what you should have done, or things that you really can't change because the past is the past and that person is no longer here. That connection is no longer here in the way that you have known it to be and to exist. Was not expecting that. Every cup must be picked up. Every cup must be picked up. Let's see for our Page of Pentacles. Oh! Be inspired. Be inspired. Good things. Good news is coming to you in earthly matters, money, business, education, career, property, or health. You are now setting goals, laying foundation, developing a plan, and manifesting. You are ambitious and diligent. You decide what you want and you go for it and have excellent future prospects. You decide what you want on your terms. On your terms. You decide which cup you get to uncover and help discover these inner workings of yourself, but it's on your terms. You can lay a foundation for a soft landing. It doesn't have to be what other folks say grief has to look like, or what it should look like, or how you should behave, or what it should look like on the outside. I think you get to choose. You get to choose. Finally, King of Cups. Yeah. Ooh. You are emotionally balanced, wise, compassionate, calm, and diplomatic. You are loyal, charming, and a good listener. You would make a great spiritual guide or a counselor. You have the balance between intellect and emotions and a deeper knowledge and awareness of yourself. I think that's beautiful. I also had this shine here. I think what I'm getting is you are fully equipped to move through this with as much ease as possible. Not that it is easy, because rage and grief and these darker emotions, these shadow emotions that come with this circle of life, it's not easy, but you are fully equipped and you have the emotional intellect to move through this and to make it out on the other side. And you will shine. Your heart will be so much more open after this. If you allow the people around you who love and care about you to love on you and support you, you're going to be just fine. I'm using the Intuition Oracle, and I feel like I can close it out with this. I want to use an angel number as well. I love this. I love this deck. Like, the artwork is just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. And this is this was my first Oracle deck. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Maybe one card. What do you need? Words of encouragement. The Independent. 37. I am aware of my inner dialogue and direct it by positive imagery. Look at that beautiful butterfly. I just saw the most beautiful butterfly outside walking Java. I am aware of my inner dialogue and direct it by positive imagery. You decide. You can decide. This is so interesting because we're talking about community and letting people love on you, but also knowing the way that you speak to yourself and what you've already decided. I know I've decided not to decide right now, but what you've already decided, you can stick to it. Independent. Ooh, we have the loner in the back of the deck. I enjoy being alone and getting in touch with my true feelings. 36. I love this one. Look at the ship in the background. This reminds me of Six of Swords. Calmer waters. Moving on to calmer waters. 36 and 37. Wow. Progression. We're moving ahead. This is the angel number oracle. Final message of spirit. Thank you. Maybe there is a sense of, maybe going back into hermit mode for the time being. But before you do decide, if you decided not to decide, much like myself, because I know we're mirrors of each other, if you decided not to decide, maybe this is the time to go inward and really get clear. Really get clear. 616, sanctuary. This is holy. This is holy. Find sanctuary in self. There's a lot going on in the outside. There's a lot going on in this outside. Now is the time to check in on the places that feel like home. Do you have a sanctuary, a place of harmony and peace for yourself? Carve out even a tiny space that you can use to unwind and center yourself. I'm showing the back of the card. Hello. Remember, you create your own reality. Feed it positivity. Right with the independent. Amen. Feed it positivity and watch good things pour into your life. This principle applies to the people and energies you allow into your home and life too. This is taking time to reflect and ground yourself, holding space for others, and being there for those who need it. There are people around you that are ready and willing to hold space for you, to listen to your heart, to the feelings that you don't even have worked out yet. They are there. They are ready for you. I transmute all negativity into love and growth. That's perfect. That's perfect. Outside noise, outside chatter, you are in control. You get to decide on your terms what your boundaries are, to stick to them, and to move through whatever emotions are coming up, whether it's rage, whether it's grief, maybe it's even joy. No matter if it's the light or the dark or the shadow or the sun side, you get to choose which cup you pick up first or which cup you pick up next and when. It's up to you. It's up to you. The cards are literally in your hands, and no matter what emotion it is, because grief and joy, sadness and its joy. Sadness and joy literally coexist within each other, and to know one is to know the other. I'm gonna go. I'm going to carry this beautiful message with me today, and I send it on to you with nothing but love and light and strength. May you find your sanctuary within yourself and within your people and within your community. And yes, like Mama Jumbo said, shine. I hope you shine today. I hope you shine today. I hope you shine this week. If you're finding this in the month of January and February, this is definitely for you. There are new beginnings. Circle of life, I keep saying it. Life and death is also rebirth. There are beautiful things ahead, regardless of what has happened in the past. Regardless of what the past narrative has been, you hold the pen, you can rewrite your story. You choose which cup comes next. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for receiving this message, and I'll talk to you soon.